I just want to let you in on something. This is my first time doing a YouTube video. I'm normally not that guy. I always see people on YouTube doing videos that are great and helpful. So I had this idea. My motorcycle, as you see right here, is very unfinished. I actually just bought the Sukayu front fairing here, and bought the saddlebags in the back, the strong saddlebags, and I figured I would try to do a video here because my motorcycle had gotten older rather, and you see a lot of the oxidation and so a little bit of rust or whatever on the video. On the motorcycle. So I figured I would just try to do an update. So I just kind of fitted my motorcycle real quick with the saddlebags. Watching other YouTube videos, no joke. So I figured I had some other time and I was just gonna refit it right now, so I could start working on it. I'm literally gonna record this like I'm actually stop Booker T back there being bad, but I was literally going to spray paint my motorcycle. Never did any auto work or anything like that, but I'm gonna try just based off of other YouTube videos and see how this thing comes out. Bike is maybe it's a 2007, so it's 12 years old at this point. We got a little got some wear on this thing. So I got some old other parts like, a seat and other stuff is this cushion and everything under there is getting bad, and holes, and just gotten old, man. So here's the thing. I'm gonna spray paint this bad boy using spray cans. I don't know. I don't have all the know-how of how to use tanks and all this other stuff, and don't really want to pay that much to actually get it done. So just kind of recording myself as we go, and yeah, I'll be back later. I have parts everywhere in my garage, stuff all over the place, and you can see my bike right here taken apart. For those of you who are, I guess, not really used to Suzuki motorcycles, you can see how odd it is under the tank for this C90. It's a dummy tank pretty much right here. This is actually the gas tank right here. So something they supposed to have did as a trial run for balance, better balance under the seat and all of that good stuff. This is gonna give me a chance to clean out from under my bike. It's pretty dirty under here. Yeah. So we'll come back later and we'll go from there. All right, folks, just kind of want to show you the next step that I did. I kind of got all my parts broken down, all of the trim and everything taken off over here. My wife ready to kill me. I got all this stuff in the living room. She says she's good, but I know it's no otherwise. But anyways, I kind of made all these stands, like this stuff here. Literally, it's screwed on to the back of the cardboard so I can kind of transport it outside. And utilize that whenever I do start to paint it. Got some, bonding primer for these plastics here once I get everything sanded down. But this is all my parts that I utilize. Make sure I prime, these parts here that I still have to get all these high spots, the shiny spots off. So all of these stands here, a lot of the stuff still got a lot of that factory adhesive from the stickers or whatever, factory stickers. But these stands, there's nothing special about it, they're just straight up these little, just real simple. I just kept it very simple. Put the cover back there. But yeah, just kind of use the transport outside, in and out whenever I do start painting. You know, I got to catch it at the right temperature and everything so I don't jack up stuff. But so the paint doesn't mess up. But here's my fairing stand that I made. I think it's kind of neat. Didn't go too glamorous or anything, but just wanted something that I can kind of hang up and paint it up, you know. So those are my parts here. And I'll talk to y'all later on the next section. All right, bye. Hey guys, I just wanted to give a little update of where I was. Kind of got my stuff. You see all kind of my products, pieces that are out. I actually sprayed it down with this Rust-Oleum auto primer. I ended up, most of the pieces are pretty good. These right here are plastic, you know, but I did use this bonding primer right here. Actually, it works pretty doggone good. These product pieces came out pretty well. But I got some pretty wicked like stuff that came out of the auto primer. It literally came out of the can this way. Look at this crap. It is, I don't know if you can tell, it was super flaky coming out of the can. This crap is crazy. It's taking a lot of work, you know. It came out on my tank that way. It's probably about 4 coats on this stuff, because I figured I would just go ahead and keep applying and sanding. But this is the last coat that I did, and this coming out in this weird, funky, you know, different colors and dark gray, light gray. And I shook the hell out of this can, man. I'm not even joking, because the previous can was the same way. I brought both products from Walmart because Lowe's was closed at the time, you know. But when you sand it down, it comes out, you know. There's still some areas in here where the color is kind of off. You can see here. Still looks a little rough. You can still see some of the discoloration, but it's pretty doggone smooth. So I'm not going to worry about it too much since I'm painting everything gray. But yeah, that crap is crazy. So got a lot of sanding work to do. Thankfully, you know, my other pieces here are good. These came out pretty good. Like everything else is, you know, pretty straight, but jeez. So freaking Rust-Oleum auto primer. But either way, I'll get it down. It's just going to take a lot more hand work, you know, but we'll get there. All right. Talk to you later. Hey, just wanted to show a little bit of the setup that I had out here. I showed y'all the stand, so I was kind of showing you, and I had the Rust-Oleum little thing. This little sprayer comes in handy, man. But anyways, just kind of wanted to film a little bit of the spraying, or not really spraying. I don't know if I'm coordinated enough for that. Just wanted to kind of do set up the saddlebags out here. I've kind of, you know, done everything else, all the other parts. But just wanted to show this, what was going on with it. All right, wish I could show it and spray it at the same time, but I'm not coordinated and my wife is asleep, so oh well. All right, bye. folks. Just actually made me a glass of tequila. Literally, I just finished. It's like 2:30 in the morning, but I just finished buffing up everything. Everything looks actually pretty good, man. I'm actually proud of myself. This is my first time, so you know, kind of there was a lot of struggle, but a lot of lessons learned on this bad boy, man. I would say I noticed a lot of times for those who first time are out there, steady, like get your stuff together before your plan, I guess, of how you're gonna paint, like your design and all this stuff before you go in. If you're gonna do a straight color, cool. This right here, I had to pull in a lot of my resources from being, a machinist and just crap, just doing stuff, you know what I mean? Just all kinds of maintenance or whatever, just taping off things like regular painting, like walls and stuff here in the house. As you can see, I love for things to be straight, like these straight lines here. But either way, detail matters. The biggest lesson that I got out of this, truthfully, is the like how you start matters. You know what I mean? As far as that affects everything after that. I know a lot of you guys who are painters probably were like, duh, but it truly was all about a lot of the, you know what I mean, like the primer and making sure that surface is a-okay, top-notch smooth, man. Honestly, if you don't like it, it may be a lot of work. You don't want to have to go back and do it. Trust me, it makes everything else so much better. But I can't wait to see how it comes out. Just to kind of, I know this is probably the worst lighting ever in here, but still, that what I'm getting at when I say about the base, I ended up having to do a whole lot of sanding and a lot of stuff in here. As you probably could tell from this surface here, you still see it's not like a clear light here, which means there is orange peel in it. However, it's something I could live with, so the level, it actually looks pretty good. Probably it's a lot more, actually it's not coming through as clear, but those lights that are reflecting here, actually I'm looking at it, it's actually pretty clear, but it is enough orange peel where it's transferring weird. I was trying to get that, but y'all can see where it's transferring into you can see it. But again, it's up to the level. I was actually kind of freaking out over it because, I see all the orange peel guys on the videos all over, everything when you start watching YouTube videos. But it actually helped me because I never even knew what orange peel was before I started this process. Never knew like paint surfaces and textures and all this other stuff and how paint came out of just, you know what I mean, like auto paint, how thin it was and whatever. I was only used to painting walls. So, hey, take your time. Honestly, it's your product. But all I was going to say, I never really realized how much actual defects existed in factory vehicles until I started doing this, and it started making me, go back and look at all kinds of other videos, be comfortable with it. Honestly, it's your bike. You don't have to have all this super glass, super whatever. This thing, honestly, is, I would say the finish is probably better than most vehicles on the road, honestly. My arms are sore from sanding and stuff. Yes, I did do it by hand. But at the same time, it's all about your comfort, man. Don't be worried about a lot of these guys out here. So that's the best advice I can give you. Even this video, I know some people are going to tear it up because I said that, but it's truth. You got to live with your product. if it's yours. Now, if you're selling it, that's a different story. But, you know, this is a product that I'm doing for myself, project for myself. I'm cool with it. I love it, honestly. But can't wait to see it on. All right, because I got to start putting all this crap over here back on it. So all of my little parts and stuff that I had bagged up. Right, all these little bags here, you'll see. So, yeah. Oh, another thing too, man. Wear your protective stuff, like respirators and all that crap. It does matter. But have fun, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably attach some of the links that I utilize to actually help me. But just have fun. All right. See you later whenever I start putting it together. Bye. All right, folks. Just finished putting everything back together. Came out here for a ride. One of my favorite places out here at St. Mark's Refuge in Florida. Gorgeous place, man. I wish a lot of people could see it. I don't know if y'all can see. Never mind. It just ran around the corner. Some animals, raccoons. But the finished product of the motorcycle, just show you what it looked like. It actually came out a lot better than I thought. So here we go. Suzuki C90. A lot of work. I'm actually proud of myself. This is my first time ever painting anything automotive. So after all the research, and thank God for YouTube and all this good stuff. So here we go right here with some of the little details that I did down here at the bottom. Sorry, it's not the most professional work, but this is overall, man, what we're looking at, you know. Actually proud of myself. I know a lot of people probably would critique it and whatnot, which is cool. I'm get a little closer so you can see some of the details in here. Yeah, I haven't waxed it yet or anything, so you know, just kind of did whatever I could do with it. So I need to, of course, seal it, but there you go. So yes, you can spray your motorcycle with cans. The paint that I used was custom cans. You know, they put a lot of, essentially they sell a lot of products with that you can use with the aerosol can. But yeah, that's it. I'm actually proud of myself, man. All right.